Do you have a preference for black and green? Well, maybe you're looking for a new deck in Pauper that plays those colours, that isn't just the standard stuff of the past. Maybe you want to abuse token and sacrifice strategies using the best card advantage engines available in your colours, along with the best removal available and some big game finishers. Well, if that's what you're after, then I've got the Pauper deck for you. My friends, let's talk about Gardens. Gardens, Golgari Gardens, or Golgari Control is just what it sounds like. It's a control-leaning mid-range deck in black and green that wants to grind out the game and overwhelm the opponent with card advantage, efficient removal, and big game finishers. The glue holding the deck together are cards like Deadly Dispute, Reckoner's Bargain, combined with cards like Calney Garden and Ichor Wellspring to generate card advantage and push yourself ahead on the curve. Now, drawing cards and card advantage is all well and good, but what do you do with it? Well, in addition to the card advantage engine we've got built, we're combining it with some value mid-range creatures. Things like Shambling Ghast, Elvish Visionary, Crypt Rats, Thorn of the Black Rose, and the newest addition to the deck, Avenging Hunter. It's worth noting though before we get too far, that despite all the cards I've mentioned being staples and or mostly played in this deck across most of the builds I've seen, these ratios can be messed with, and it's a very customizable deck, so it can be tuned to pretty much any meta. With that being said, let's talk about some other things that make the deck so very, very sweet. Do you ever get tired of pesky creatures just gumming up the board and being a nuisance for you? Well, I've got several friends who might just be able to help you with that. Cast Down, Snuff Out, Defile, Disfigure, Fungal Infection, Suffocating Fumes, Echoing Decay, Chainer's Edict. The list goes on and on. Black has access to so much efficient removal that you're pretty much good against any creature matchup. Except you might want to side in more edicts for Bogles, but cross that bridge when you come to it. Now, the all-important question, how does the deck win? Well, the best way I can describe it is card advantage beatdown. You're going to be using creatures like Thorn of the Black Rose and your Avenging Hunters to gain powerful emblematic effects like the Monarch and the Initiative. With the Initiative, you'll steadily gain more advantage, also chipping away at your opponent's life, which is nice. And then on top of just residually going through the Initiative, you'll just be beating them down with big creatures. Nice and simple, nice and fair, depending what side of the table you're on. Gardens is a sweet, sweet deck. I highly recommend it to anyone who's more interested in a control or mid-range style deck for this meta. It's well positioned right now, very cheap to put together. In terms of sideboard, there's always a number of options you can go for. You can go for more edict effects. You could splash in a lot more graveyard hate for those pesky decks that like to do stuff with the yard. Not that you don't, but hey, there you go. And yeah, aside from that, the deck is just really strong and really sweet. Happy brewing, pass priority, have a great day.